Brady Bunch, it's Wednesday. Let's make a video. Hello kiddies, and welcome to the second edition of Questions from the Brady Bunch. First up, Carl Eriksson asks, if I could choose between having a superpower and €1 billion, what would it be and why? I would definitely choose the money. Although because I live in Scotland and we don't use the euro, it would only be £872,336,050 5 pence. But yeah, that would be alright. You know, I'm not greedy, so. Plus, if I had a superpower, that kinda means I'd be obligated to be a superhero. And that just sounds like an awful lot of work. I'd have to have an arch enemy, a kryptonite, everybody wanting to know my real identity all the time. Getting no recognition for the work that I do, you know, but plenty of criticism for all the things that I fail to do, so no, just give me the money. Owen Malloy asks, have you ever come close to a near-death experience? I haven't, Owen, I haven't, although I thought I might do at one point. A couple of years ago I went to the doctors with extreme headaches and wasn't worried about it at all, until the doctor said, we're going to keep you in for a few days, nothing to panic about, but it might be a brain hemorrhage. Oh, well, that's okay. You know, just a brain hemorrhage, nothing to worry about. You don't tell someone it might be a brain hemorrhage. You tell them if it is or it isn't. If you don't know, you don't say. The Mrs. Basima wants to know, what kind of books do I like to read? To be honest, I used to love reading, and I don't really do it anymore at all. I think it's because of the fourth Harry Potter book, you know. I read the first three and I tried to read the fourth and I gave up halfway through, and I guess at that point I gave up on reading altogether. I didn't read anything for a whole year after that. Instructions, allergy warnings, where the bus was going. It was horrible. IH Thunder wants to know how many times I've been to Ireland. Never. But I really want to go one day. Lucas 101ish wants to know who is my favourite YouTube star. Well, at the moment, Lucas, it has to be Mr. Philip DeFranco. He's just such a pro, and I really don't think I would know anything about what's going on in the world if it wasn't for the PDS. My second nephew wants to know how I came up with my logo. Well, I was 14 years old and I began to become obsessed with recording music. And at that age I decided I wanted to have my own business, Brady Records. Now I'm not going to tell you all about the ventures that I did at that time, but I knew that I would have to come up with a logo. And it really was just me messing around drawing. I knew I wanted to have my initials as part of the logo, so after a lot of wasted time, which I probably should have been using to do my homework, I came up with this. As you can see, the legs of whatever kind of creature this is makes the M for Michael, and the B on its chest stands for Brady, and that's my logo, and has been ever since. Well guys, that's all for today. Thank you to everyone who asked a question. If you'd like to ask a question for the next episode of QFTB, then leave your question in a comment, or contact me using Google+, Twitter or Facebook. Also guys, before I go, just a quick reminder that we are now 1 week away from the competition deadline, in which I will be giving away the first ever Brady Bunch t-shirt. If you don't know what I'm talking about, then click on the video on the screen at the moment and that will tell you how you can win. Thanks a lot guys, and I will see you on Sunday.